Hello ladies and gentlemen. In this tutorial we'll be talking all about JavaScript objects. Now objects are one of the most interesting parts about JavaScript. They're very powerful and you can do some cool stuff with them. So let's get started. An object in JavaScript looks a little something like this. This is a JavaScript object, or more accurately it's a JavaScript object literal. It's a series of key-value pairs separated by commas and delimited by colons, where the pairs are surrounded by a set of curly brackets. So if I say define this object, where rob equals the object, have that, there it is. So that's saved in memory. Now if I press rob and press the dot button, I can see the built-in functions of JavaScript objects, which isn't very many. JavaScript objects can have any number of properties as long as the properties have a different name. Now you can change the properties by defining them with the object like above, or you can define them by, say, adding a new property using the dot operator. So you can say rob.lastname equals Stark. Now if we look at our rob object, it has that. We can also add properties using the square brackets. So we can say rob direwolf, and we can say gray wind. And if we look at rob, so now rob has three properties. JavaScript objects, once again, can have many properties. Now, the reason why you might use square bracket notation is you can add a property that's stored in a variable using square bracket notation. So let's add a new name, and we'll say var prop name equals siblings. And we'll say rob prop name equals Bran, Rickon, John. So if we look at Rob, you can see he now has the siblings property, which is an array of 3 people. That's pretty cool. Now, in JavaScript, references to objects are immutable, which means that if you copy an object, the object isn't really copied if you just point it at a new variable. Let's demonstrate. So here we have our rob variable, and we're going to make a new variable, var new rob, and we're going to make it equal to rob. So here's our new rob, and in this array we're just going to add a new property to it. We're going to say new rob.kingdom equals Winterfell. So there's new rob, and there's Winterfell. But if we look at the original rob object, that also has Winterfell. That's because the reference to the object has only been copied as far as the pointer goes. There's still only one object. This is important to avoid confusion. Let's go over this point one more time. So we're going to define one object, var object A, and that's going to have a property A is 1. So we have object A. Now we're going to say var object B is equal to object A, and there's object B. Now if we change object B dot A to 99, there's object B, and object A is also A is 99. It's because they're the same object. In JavaScript, if you want to create a new object, you can do so in a couple of different ways. You can use a library like underscore, or you can use JavaScript's native object.create. So if I say var object C equals object with a capital O dot create, and I pass it object A, there's object C, and that's the same. If I say object C A is equal to 255, you can see object C's A has changed, but object A's has not. That's because I've created a new object using object.create. So that's about it for objects in JavaScript. They're basically a series of key-value pairs, and references to them are copied, but the object isn't, unless you use object.create or similar. Well, hope that helped. Have a good day.